I turn 30 in 28 days, and we are doing a scripture a day until then. Welcome to day 17. We're in Psalms 2, verse 11, and it reads, "Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling." You've heard the scripture, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge." In the verses right above this one, you heard the Lord tell the rulers of the world what it meant to be wise, and that is to follow his directions and instructions. Here he says, serve the Lord with fear. But why would you serve a good God with fear and if you don't know who he is? And that's why in this case the word ra'ad is used. It's translated fear, but it doesn't mean a terrifying or paralyzing fear. It means having acknowledged God's power, you are in awe of his might, and that sets you in a constant, humbling, reverent state of being. You would think it was a paralyzing fear because he was speaking to the ungodly rulers. But remember, he doesn't want them to remain ungodly. He wants them to turn over a new leaf and become wise. And being wise would mean to follow him. And he says, this is what it would look like if you followed me. You would tremble in fear, a healthy fear, because you'll behold my awesome sovereignty, authority, and power. And it will simply leave you with such great respect and awe. Rejoice with trembling. Funny enough, the same word ra'ad is translated here, but it's used in a different form. It suggests that because you're in such awe and are overwhelmed, you tremble, you shake. It is also the phrase used to describe the earth quaking under God's might. Have you ever been in prayer or worship where you feel so overwhelmed that you just start crying? And if somebody were to ask you if you're okay, you'd say, yes, you are more than okay. But in your heart, you are just so humble that God even chooses you to lay his spirit on. And so you cry, which is a sign typically of sadness. This verse clearly shows the paradoxical experience that it is to serve God. Some things in the way you would react might seem negative, but it's just that the human body does not know how to react to such an overwhelming acknowledgement. You see, the godly would have known this and have experienced it before, but the ungodly would not. So God is giving them a crash course. He says, acknowledge, fear, and then respond accordingly. Tremble with joy. Day 17, and it keeps getting better. Come back tomorrow. Be blessed.